It is the 4th of February. Thank you so much for being a part of UBC Lunchtime News. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha and welcome. In our top stories of the day, President Yoweri Museveni has opened the new law year 2022 at the High Court in Kampala. In his remarks, President Museveni called for stringent punishments to be issued by the judiciary for anyone who rapes or defiles women, plus those who squander public funds.
Remarks that are going to be made.
Nice. We can't go on the way we have been before colonialism. Then governance that gives satisfaction to the society, so that the people say, yes, I'm happy, which is what the Chief Justice was saying, that when I come next time, he will be smiling because the people are happy with what he's doing. And then justice, socio-economic transformation, governance, and justice. The crucial elements, in my view, are the following 5. Number 1, protection of life. No killing. No extrajudicial killing. If the police, the DPP, the judiciary could highlight this, you kill a person within a reasonable time, you are convicted. And my conviction does not agree with what you have been doing recently. Life sentence, no, we don't agree with that. You killed, you must die. The law of Moses. I can tell you what you are doing now does not please our people. That life sentence. Then after some time, I don't know what, the person changed in prison, is forgiven. This is not good. It's true I have hanged only 2 people since I've been in the government. Only 2. Sebirumbi and Obura. But let the person be condemned to death and forgiven. But he knows that I was Naringenda. If it was not for the president forgive me, I was dead. But this business is really going to cause a friction between us, between my constituencies. Because you remember, I have these constituencies. I have the people, I have the army, I have the freedom fighters. That's why I am here.
Well, that was today from the President of Uganda. Now, Parliament has this morning kick-started the vetting process for the new ambassadors who were appointed recently by the President of Uganda. Present for today's vetting included Colonel Fred Mwesigye, Nusura Triperu and Judith Nsababera. Nsababera, who is Uganda's ambassador designated to the People's Republic of China, shared this shortly after her vetting.
I'm excited to give opportunity to young people who are doing business. Let us be able to twin ideas, twinning cities. Let's exchange ideas to see how we can improve and move our country forward, bringing genuine investors. That means credible investors who are able to come in and support the country in the FDIs and in our national development goals. Yes.
About issues with the Chinese loans.
Yes.
They even want to take up our airport.
Right.
How are you going to solve that?
How am I going to solve it? I mean, I'm a new ambassador, so I am yet to understand what has actually happened. Where obviously there has to be dialogue between the different countries to understand how we can better benefit us as Ugandan people. So that's something I'm going to look into and follow the lead of the different ministries that are involved in this process. I imagine the loan was not approved from the embassy; it was approved from here in Uganda. So I'll definitely work with different partners on the ground to understand the situation and see what we can do.
Moving on from that, the Petroleum Authority of Uganda has called upon the private sector to take up opportunities in the oil and gas sector. The Petroleum Authority's Executive Director, Ernest Rubondo, made these remarks during the signing ceremony of a Memorandum of Understanding with Stanbic Bank Uganda, an agribusiness initiative to improve on the quality of housing and value addition agriculture produce in Albertine region. Details follow.
After signing of the petroleum final investment decision by the government of Uganda and other partners, stakeholders are encouraged to target their investment in the current demands of the petroleum production.
They call national participation. Those are the people participating at the national level. But it also has community participation, so as to emphasize the need for support and participation by people in the areas where the activities are actually taking place.
The Executive Director, Petroleum Authority of Uganda, Ernest Rubondo, is mobilizing stakeholders to take up key support sectors to support the oil and gas industry.
All those companies or enterprises that provide goods and services to the oil and gas sector in the country are required to be on the National Supplier Database. This is an open system. You can register on a 24/7 basis. And once you're on there, it creates visibility for you.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Dorcas Okalenyi, commits to partner with private sector in improving housing systems to improve accommodation in concerned communities.
There is an apparent need to invest in housing, both in the Albertine region, along the pipeline corridor, and the whole country. Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development is ready and willing to work with all stakeholders to improve the quality of living and the quality of life for Ugandans.
The partnership of public-private in oil fields is expected to support the sector by providing supplementary demands. Stanbic Bank is targeting cheap loans to small enterprises within oil production districts.
So we think that the opportunities that come with oil and gas should be able to take agriculture to another level and this country to another level.
Increasing the carbon sinks, and by this we mean agroforestry, but mainly fruit trees and plantation crops like coffee, as well as promotion of climate-smart agronomic and post-harvest management practices.
We've been encouraging joint ventures and partnerships. So you look for a partner who either takes the lead or you maintain the lead depending on the type of service. There are some services which are ring-fenced.
The issue of land acquisition still poses a challenge in developing oil-endowed districts as owners hike prices for compensation.
It said that the prices also vary not only in the Albertine area, but it varies on the demand and supply of the land at a given time.
Financial investment decision, which was signed recently, has been tagged by many sector watchers as one that will transform the business from exploration to production. Abdul Nasser Luwama, UBC News.
Rwanda district of Greater Kigezi is a hilly area with interlocking valleys, including one occupied by Uganda's deepest lake, the picturesque Lake Bunyonyi. Now, despite the beauty espoused by the rolling hills and valleys, residents are in dire need of safe water for domestic use and production.
Though we're endowed with water sources, Rwanda district remains water stressed. This is because the bigger part of the district is hilly and residents have to negotiate these hilly areas to access safe water. It is for this reason that residents are demanding that water is pumped from Lake Bunyonyi and several other water sources like rivers and swamps in the valleys that dot the area to avail hill areas of water.
Tulenda mizi cyane kusinga amashanyarazi kusinga bakadufitira
trading center mu buhinga.
A jerrycan of water costs about 1,000 shillings from vendors in most trading centers, though if it was to be pumped from Lake Bunyonyi and then distributed through pipes by gravitation, it would be much cheaper.
Amazing. Government yokutuyamba ikatuhereza amezi gararuga Bunyonyi ga national water ikatutera katanka ha murongoti higura mpaho amezi garashuma gaze mu kasheshe gaze za Chenyi gaze za Kanyabitara gaze n'ahamugwa town council inshozi zona gazimare yene sho government yoshituye na kejirikani yamezi nishinje 10 jana ka amujira kujireta kandi abino butanka waza kugura nabo nishinje bitanu yenaho kwaturashobora kubuyambi government y'ubujici bw'utuyambi.
The hill areas of Rubanda district that include Hamhambo Town Council, Bushara, Kibuzije, Kagarama, Nangara, Hamurwa Town Council, and Cheche in Murole Town Council are some of the water-stressed areas.
Amezi getu garihale tujaho tuna mashanyarazi abana betu baza yishomero kuzakurwa kuzamugera barararaho.
Residents also want some of the gravity water projects initiated earlier, like Bushara Gravity Water Scheme restarted.
Phases nibiri bamara mizi ga Bushura kandi government kuyo kwenda kuguma erakora eratandika project erazita mazima okoni kufisa busha esete za government kandi hariho jinji egyobere birakuba.
The mayor, Hamambo Town Council, Agule Bandabeho, says construction of Bushara Gravity Water Scheme stalled due to local politicians' disagreements on funding.
Hatiya edyamadini kamusasizi najo hatiya najogo nawajire kuba mutekatekaho ashobora tutera mama.
Bandabeho says children travel long distances to fetch water instead of concentrating on their studies, as water sources are several kilometers away.
Anyo guturi kutama mizi nihare munonga kiraletera abana bitu bataza kwega bacera baraza kuronda mizi bacera baraza kuronda enko kituma abana bitu bataza kushoma kituma echaro kitu cyaguma kiragarugwa hasi.
Bandabeho, however, says construction of water harvesting tanks could be the alternative source of water.
Neri twasha president kugira ngo atuyambe ejya politics nitikaho course atito habugushaka twebendera n'umwendezi wetu yera bumizemu atkorere gentumuka cyo turamushamo.
Water access rates in Rwanda district vary from 50% in Muko sub-county to 95% in Ruhija sub-county. Rwanda has 1,223 domestic water points, which serve 158,267 people. Of these, 132,713 are in rural areas, and the district has 15 water pipe schemes.
They constructed one tank, a reservoir tank, and community pipes are there, but unfortunately, the chairman is saying that this project should stop because they don't have money, and people from town council, we are not happy. It is because they are going to stop the water and because of politics of Rwanda.
Uganda has 135,269 domestic water points, serving 28 million people. Of these, 22 million are in rural areas, and in all, Uganda has 1,211 piped water schemes. Access to safe water is critical to the health of families in Uganda now, more than ever before, as a way of negotiating the COVID pandemic that hit the country 2 years ago. Haimana Deo, reporting for UBC News.
Thank you so much, Mr. Imanadeo. In more stories, Minister of General Duties in the Office of the Prime Minister, Justin Kasule Lumumba, has blocked plans by the Kasanda district officials who connived with land grabbers to process the land titles without knowledge of the squatters. Lumumba revealed this during a local accountability meeting organized by the Office of the Prime Minister at Bukoya Town Council headquarters in Kasanda district.
We have taken it up And we are going, especially the Chitumba, where 8 villages are affected. We are going to stop this process because the documents from the information we've been given were processed with the help of some people, some technical people in Kasanda, but majorly processed by people in Mubende, the mother district, to go and evict 8 villages. This is unacceptable. And we've made it clear to the technical people that they are here to serve the people, to serve the ordinary people within the law, not to be a problem to the ordinary people. And in that spirit, I've given the responsibility to the RDC and the COW, but equal as a minister, I'm going to write to the minister to stop this process because the ordinary person must be looked at. Yes, there is expired, but there are people who are subsisting on this land and they applied but they were never considered. Then one individual is considered. In all fairness, no, that shouldn't be.
I've already talked to the COW and I've instructed him that whatever procedure was done, the process should be halted. It should stop and we should go back and be able to review, because now you can imagine, yes, we have procedures to follow, but right now government is grappling with the issue of land fund and then ensuring that people are given titles on some of these big chunks of land. So in a way, if we get one person and that person takes up the lease, okay, meaning that we are going to go back into the issue of finding money to pay this person so that government can acquire back what? The land, yet the land is still what? It is for government. So in other words, what we are trying to say is that the process should stop. We save government from the other process of giving freehold over ownership to one person so that these people are catered for, and the Ministry of Lands is capable of helping us, ensuring that these people who have been here, who are bona fide occupants on this land and who are lawful on this land, are given land titles so that we save the country money.
Well, UBC Lunchtime News will take a short commercial break and we'll be back with business stories.
Everyone deserves more, which is why MTN Momo is giving you more Senki points on your MTN Momo withdrawals at agent location. Get 150 Senki points for every 1,000 shillings spent in withdrawal fees. More Senki points means you get more free minutes, more free MBs, more free SMSs, and more free Momo Pay shopping. To use your Senki points, dial *141#. Everywhere you go, MTN.
For an event as big as the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations, you can't afford to miss out. So where do you go when you want to have a full AFCON 2021 experience? You go where everybody goes. When you're looking for the vibe, you go straight to the source. So if you want to have it all, go all out for the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations with GoTV. Catch all 52 must-watch games live on SuperSport on GoTV. GoTV, love it.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial *149*10# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *149*10*5#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *149*10# to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Raising voices.
As a mother, my children depend on me to make this world a safer place for them. I'm not afraid to act when I see violence in the home and in my community. I promise to talk to my neighbors and friends about how we can nurture and protect the children.
In this time of COVID, what is your promise to the children of Uganda? Because a violence-free childhood is everyone's right. Raising voices.
COVID-19 is still here with us. As Professor Maggie Chigozi states, The time is now for all of us to get vaccinated.
When we have one person who's not vaccinated, it affects everybody around them, most especially the ones close to you. Keep your family safe. Anyone right now who's over 18 should go and get vaccinated.
Because of the new COVID-19 circulating variants like Omicron, it is very important for all of us to be fully vaccinated with 2 doses of the same vaccine type. It's only those getting Johnson & Johnson who receive only a single dose to be fully protected.
Even after vaccination, continue to adhere to all SOPs by wearing a mask properly, covering your mouth and nose, washing your hands regularly with soap and clean water or using an alcohol-based sanitizer, maintaining physical distance of at least 2 meters from others and avoiding crowds. Echa COVID-19, chija kugwa. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF and partners.
Everyone deserves more, which is why MTN Momo is giving you more Senki points on your MTN Momo withdrawals at Agent Vacation. Get 150 Senki points for every 1,000 shillings spent in withdrawal fees. More Senki points means you get more free minutes, more free MBs, more free SMSs, and more free Momo Pay shopping. To use your Senki points, dial *141#.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
It's no secret that ICT makes learning easy.
The strides made in our field couldn't be possible without it.
And now we can watch our favorite shows.
My radio is my best friend.
UCC provides an enabling regulatory environment and policy guidance for healthy competition. We also facilitate ease of doing business in the communications sector through licensing, standardization, spectrum management, tariff regulation, rural communication development, and consumer empowerment. An informed consumer is an empowered consumer. UCC supports local content and innovations. Driving the development of a robust communication sector in Uganda is Uganda Communications Commission.
You're still watching UBC Lunchtime News today on Friday 2022. Now, MTN Uganda has cut its data bundles to 65% for micro data subscribers. The Chief Executive Officer, MTN Uganda, Wim, says that this will create a balance of macro and micro data users to enjoy and increase the rate of digitizing the economy.
Buildings from before, I'm sure you agree with me that they have changed a little bit, that this 65% price cut is applicable to the daily bundles, which 90% of our customers are using. Don't make a mistake, you see some big bundles, or monthly bundles, or freedom bundles. Most of our customers and most of the market uses daily bundle, so it is very relevant for the masses, the volume, the big number of our customers who do use every day a daily bundle. This morning, for 1,000 shilling, you get 165 MBs. So from 100, you move now to 165.
From the sports scene, goalkeeper Mohamed Abou Gabel pulled off the 2 spectacular saves as Egypt edged host Cameroon 3-1 in the penalty shootout to reach the final African Cup of Nations following a goalless draw after extra time. Now, Cameroon converted only one of their 4 spot kicks during Thursday's semi-final, with Abou Gabel blocking 2 of the strikes before Clinton Nije missed the attempt. Egypt converted all these 3 of their kicks with star player Mohamed Salah, usually the 5th penalty taker for his country, not needed to secure victory. That means we're coming close to an end of AFCON. In more sports stories, Manchester United will be looking to secure the spot in the 5th round of the FA Cup when the World Championship outfits Middlesbrough to Old Trafford on Friday night. The Red Devils beat fellow Premier League side Aston Villa 1-0 to progress to this round of the competition, while Middlesbrough recorded a 3-2 victory over League 2 team Mansfield Town. Man United made it 3 wins in their last 4 matches in all competitions, where they beat West Ham United 1-0 before the break, with Marcus Rashford's last gasp winners securing a vital 3 points for the Red Devils, who currently occupy 4th position in the Premier League table. Ralph's side also overcame Brentford in the league on January 19th, while they booked their spot in the 4th round of the season's FA Cup, courtesy of a 1-0 success over Aston Villa at Old Trafford. Now, off the field, matters involving Mason Greenwood means that the build-up to this match has been overshadowed, but the players will be raring to go following a short break, and the Red Devils are still fighting on 3 fronts this season, with the first leg of the last 16 Championship League contest with Atletico Madrid due to take place at Wanda Metropolitano on February 23rd. But for all the sports lovers, for everything that you want to know about AFCON, always stay tuned, because UBC has you covered with Otai later in the evening. Now, thank you so much for watching UBC Lunchtime News. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha, and have a good afternoon.